All right, awesome. So we have one of my dear mentee, Nikki here, and she's one of the beautiful example of boss lady who actually launched her product, and I'm super super proud of her. And in the very first month launch, she actually did over $30,000, which is I'm genuinely happy and very excited. So please, Nikki, why don't you please go ahead and introduce yourself, share about yourself, what do you do, and about your background, and what was the motivation to start your Amazon journey. Please go ahead.
Sure, sure. So when I started the mentorship, I was, I think, the typical person working, leaving the house at 7 a.m., getting home at 6. I was a practice administrator for a very large medical practice, and was also going to school full time to obtain my dual master's degree in marketing and business. So I was very, very busy, but I was, not even 35 and still already feeling run down. And I was like, how am I going to do this for the next 30 years? I don't want to do this. My life is slipping between my fingers. Time is something you can't get back. So I started looking into quote unquote side hustles, if you will, and things that could help steer me away from corporate world, give me time with my family, and allow me to travel, the things that I'm really passionate about. So after extensive research, and I mean like months and months and months, I finally found Eileen, and I was like, oh my God, she's responsive. We actually got to talk to somebody in London about what the mentorship is, and it just really built my confidence about taking this massive leap. So with all of that, I was working full time, a full time student, and I started the mentorship. And 5 months in is when I left corporate America and took the leap of faith to truly only focus on Amazon. And I had a lot of good support behind me, but that's kind of where I came from, was wanting a level of freedom of my life that somebody else didn't control. So my background is corporate America, highly educated, but now I'm not really using any of it. Now I'm just trying to build my Amazon business in a different life for myself.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing, Nikki. And yet, tell us more about your journey, from selecting a product and until your launch phase.
Yeah. So I feel like the hardest part is at the beginning is finding the product. And now I'm in the PPC stage. So now I think this is the hardest part. So I think you get through different parts where things come natural and easy to you. I think it's easy to get discouraged when you're just getting started looking for products. But you were always motivational in that it's going to come, it's practice. And finally it did come. And I got quite a few greenlit products, some that worked out, some that didn't. And it was funny, a couple of them you pointed out, you're like, this isn't going to work, but I'm curious to see what you do with it. And sure enough, I couldn't make it work, but it was a good learning experience. I found finding suppliers and negotiating with suppliers fairly my easiest part. And then I definitely had a lot of back and forth with improvements and trying to find suppliers that were willing to make the improvements that I wanted to make the products truly exceptional. I didn't want to bring anything that didn't represent who I am as a person or my brand. So now I'm in the PPC stage. I've launched, and now I'm following Peter meticulously and all of the things I'm supposed to be doing for maximizing my product. I recently switched all of my listing photos yesterday for one of my products. So I'm curious to see how that kind of drives some more engagement through my PPC campaign. So that's really where I'm at now. I'm really just enjoying the ride and seeing where we land in month 2.
Okay, amazing. So I know I mentioned that you did over 30K. I mean, you replied to my story on my Instagram. You said, "Oh, I actually did over 30K," which is amazing. So tell us more about it. How did you feel from the very first sale until over 30K within the first month launch?
I mean, I can't even, I think you can tell by my smile. I'm honestly at a loss for words. I wasn't expecting it. So I manifested like we're going to do 10K. We're going to do 10K our first month. I will be forever grateful if we hit 10K. And then I just every day I logged in, I'm like, "Oh my God, we just had a $2,000 day. Oh my God, we just had an $1,800 day," like back to back. And I was just, it's a beautiful thing to open your app throughout the day because I'm kind of addicted to it now is to see the numbers grow. But it's more than anything, it's rewarding. It's all of those months of hard work,
Yeah.
tears, late nights, early mornings, trying to build in my minimum 1 hour a day working on the business. And it's truly paid off. And I think that's the biggest reward of all.
That's beautiful. Awesome. So t tell us more about your vision, your goal. Now you hit over 30K first month, and what is your long-term goal? How much do you want to make? And yeah, your vision as an entrepreneur, as an Amazon seller.
Well, I want to be like you when I grow up. I want to have multiple products, a reputable brand that
Yeah.
people go to automatically for home and garden goods. That's my niche. That's really what I want to do. I want to make my name a name for myself in the world of Amazon, sell good quality products, and make a lot of money doing it. But mainly, I really think it's the good quality products. I think people deserve that, and it's something that's missing. And I feel like the money kind of comes after that. But ultimately, I would love for this to be something that changes my entire family's life, where everybody has freedom. My husband has freedom. My mom has freedom. I think that's the ultimate goal.
Okay, awesome. That's beautiful. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to achieve, Nikki. I remember you were always, most of the sessions you were showing up. Remember the mastermind
Yes.
sessions, you were showing
Yeah.
up, you were asking your questions. It's all about following a proven system and staying consistent and really just asking question and executing immediately, which you have done amazingly well. I'm very proud of you. So how was your experience with the mentorship? And maybe if you have any notes or suggestions, for folks that they want to join the mentorship, what would you say and how was your experience?
First of all, just do it. Join the mentorship. You won't be disappointed. Not only are you an amazing mentor, but the community that you get along with it, I think just adds this extensive value. And I don't think you get the community part of it. The accountability aspect, like there were days where I'm like, I'm tired. And I log in, and the first thing you see is like accountability, empire focus. Like, I'm like, okay, this is a driving force here. So I think the accountability factor, I think the way the courses are laid out makes it very easy to digest.
Yeah.
Two, it's very like one thing at a time. You're not learning an entire business in one course, which I think makes it easy to grasp and understand. So, I mean, I would recommend this course to anybody and everybody. Just don't enter garden and home niche and be my competitor. Okay. So, but overall, the mentorship has been life changing. I can honestly, with 100% sincerity, say I don't think I'd be where I'm at in my Amazon business today, making 30 grand the first month, if it wasn't for the mentorship. I wouldn't have known where to go or how to do it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your kind words, Nikki. And yeah, no one will dare to enter
Yeah,
your
I'm
niche. You
no,
know
and that's, I think, the beautiful thing about Amazon is that there's really room for everybody. There's
exactly.
there's there's competition, but there's not true competition. Once you make a really great product and you bring it to market, there's enough for everybody. There really is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Amazon is a $1 trillion industry, and every single day there are new products coming in, right? And I mean, even in one niche, if you give me $1 billion, it's impossible for me to launch every single product, right? So the demand is so high that you just need to focus on really that product that you launch to maximize the potential, right? For example, in your case, to really make sure that you have launched all those highest selling variations to really get the most out of your market, right? To really serve your customers in the best way possible, to bring them the best improvement, right, on your product, and to optimize everything, right? Optimize your listing, optimize your pricing, optimize the variations and everything. And you'll be able to just kill it. And of course, launching related, I would say, products because your PPC is going to be cheaper as well, right? So because you're just targeting the similar audience, similar market. Okay, amazing. Awesome.
Yep. And we just
So,
launched our second
yeah,
product too, and we've already done 6 grand on the second product. So it's possible. That's the point of that, is that it's truly possible. It really is.
that's amazing. I'm so happy, Nikki. You have no idea how happy makes my heart genuinely. And why don't you please, show maybe there are some people out there, oh, talk is cheap. Show us the results, show us the numbers. So guys, just
Sure.
to give you a heads up, Nikki is going to actually go to her Amazon seller application, and she's going to refresh her Amazon account, which is the only legitimate proof if someone is actually selling on Amazon, right? So why don't you please, Nikki, go ahead and actually show your seller app and refresh your Amazon account so everyone can see what is
So
possible. It's
let's
actually
see
a
if
little
we
bit
can see.
blurry.
It
Uh,
is okay. So what do I do?
I think you need to unblur your background.
Oh, unblur my background. That's me being
Yeah,
blurred. Okay, sorry. Let's do that.
yeah.
And let's see. How do I do that though? Let's see. How do I unblur myself? That'll be interesting. Oh, choose background. Here we go. Sorry, I'm very good at Amazon, but not very good at technology. So,
No,
okay. So there's here, and I'm refreshing, and let's see if I can see here. I don't know. Can you?
um,
Oh, there we go. A little bit closer. There we go. So I'll go ahead and refresh, and
if you put
it's kind
the
of hard.
phone a little bit in
Mm-hmm.
the middle, please. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow,
And then
34.78. Wow,
and I'll
that's
refresh just so we can see. So there we are.
awesome,
Yep. And
amazing.
then there's my sales for the day so far. And
Fun,
that's my favorite number to watch is how fast can that go up per day?
amazing, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your results. Super proud of you. Could you please share one more time because I think that we didn't catch.
Sure.
Just refresh it one more time on the camera.
Okay. Like I said, technology is not my thing here. Oh,
Oh
there we
my,
go. So
yes,
we'll refresh. There we go. There we go. Can you
amazing.
see?
Thank you. Yes, yes. Wow, 443% increase growth. That's amazing. Very proud
Yeah.
of you. 34,000 last 30 days. It is so super amazing. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to scale even more and you'll be able to just crush it in your market. And of course, go to expand to another niches and markets as well. I mean, you are a true example of someone who is very hardworking, who's very consistent, and who listens, who's coachable, right? And who actually takes action. So I genuinely, I'm very honored to mentor you. And I have no doubt that you will achieve your more goals. And thank you so much
Yep,
for
we're just
your
getting
time.
started.
Yeah. Yes,
Just getting
exactly.
started. Well,
Exactly.
I'll see you in masterclass.
Yes, exactly. Amazing. So, yeah, thank you for sharing your time, Nikki, with us. And yeah, have a nice day.